Welcome guys to Garg Institute, and in this video we will discuss Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem is one of the most important topic in class 12th and even BTech, and if you move towards BCom or BBA, wherever you study probability you will have to study Bayes theorem. To study Bayes theorem, the first topic to understand is the conditional probability. Conditional probability is probability of A given B, that is probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. It provides that the probability of event A given B has already happened. Okay, it means the B has already happened, therefore the probability is favorable cases divided by total number of cases. Since B has already happened, total number of cases remains only probability of B, and probability of A intersection B, that is probability of both A and B. Now similarly, if I write probability of B given A, then it is probability of A intersection B divided by probability of A. So this is the concept of conditional probability, and now we will discuss move towards Bayes theorem. बेस थ्योरम को समझने के लिए हमें चाहिए कि हम एक एग्जांपल को डिस्कस करें। सबसे पहले जब हम छोटे थे, आपकी जनरेशन को तो पता नहीं, पर हमारी जनरेशन में स्पेशली हम जब कंचे खेला करते थे, तो कंचे खेलते हुए क्या होता था कि अपने हम लोग जैसे थ्रो किए और उसके बाद एक पर्टिकुलर कंचे से हिट करते थे, तो उस कंचे की बहुत अपने आप में इंपॉर्टेंस होती थी और हम साइकोलॉजिकली ये सोचते थे कि ये कंचे से यदि हम मारेंगे तो लगेगी ही लगेगी। ठीक है, और इस टाइम की हालत ये होती थी कि जिस बच्चे के पास जितने ज्यादा कंचे होते थे वो उतना ही ज्यादा अमीर होता था। ओके, हर एक बच्चा अपने पास घर के अंदर अपनी कुछ बॉटल्स के अंदर कुछ ना कुछ मार्बल्स भर के रखता था। Now, let us consider an example. I am playing in the streets and I am losing the game, and then I have some 3 pots at my store. अब तीनों स्टोरों में से क्या करूंगा, सबसे पहले ये भाई को बोलूंगा जा अंदर से मेरा वो कंचा लेके आओ। वो कंचा लेने गया, कंचा से लेते वक्त जाते वक्त क्या हुआ, स्टोर में लाइट नहीं थी, लेट अस अज्यूम। और स्टोर में लाइट ना होने की वजह से क्या किया, मान लीजिए पहले में आपके पास रेड 5 थे, ब्लैक 6 हैं और येलो 4 है, और अगली में रेड 3 है, ब्लैक आपके 9 है और येलो आपके 3 है। रेड यहाँ पे आपके पास 3 है, ब्लैक आपके पास 3 है और येलो आपके पास 9 है। ओके, तो अब वो क्या करता है कि अंदर जाएगा तो सबसे पहले क्या करेगा, सबसे पहले वो उसमें से एक बकेट चूज करेगा। एक बकेट चूज करने के बाद लेट अस अज्यूम ये आपकी बकेट फर्स्ट, ये बकेट सेकंड, ये बकेट थर्ड। अंदर जाके चूज करने के बाद एक पैकेट चूज करेगा और बकेट चूज करने के बाद उसमें से एक मार्बल निकालेगा। जब ये मार्बल उसने निकाला तो अब ये क्या हो सकता है, मान लीजिए लेट अस अज्यूम कि ये क्या है अपने पास, किस कलर का है, ये रेड कलर का है। तो पहला क्वेश्चन क्या है, व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट द कलर ऑफ द बॉल इज या कलर ऑफ द मार्बल इज रेड। नाउ in probability most of the time there are 2 words, or and. Or means when there is or, it means you are using addition law of probability. When there is and, you are using product law of probability. Just try to understand, in any probability question there are only 2 words, or and. Repeat the question in your own words, and whenever you use or, use plus, whenever you use and, use multiplication sign. Now just try to understand one thing, what I am doing here. Suppose आप गए अंदर, आपने फर्स्ट टर्न चूज की, फर्स्ट टर्न चूज करने के बाद उसमें से रेड निकले। in English, first turn is choose and a red ball is drawn from it. I heard the word use and if I use and, then it is product. Now, or second turn is used, choose and a red ball is drawn from it, or third turn is choose and a red ball is drawn from it. Once again, first turn is chosen and a red ball, and means product. Red ball is drawn and first turn is selected at conditional probability, plus or second turn you choose and a red ball is drawn from it, or third urn is chosen and a red ball is drawn from it. Now, this is the problem. Now, this problem is, this theory is called conditional, joint probability, you can say. This formula is for joint probability. Now the question arises again. आप गए गली में जाके आपने वो रेड कलर की कंचा या मार्बल आपने अपने भाई को दिया और भाई ने आपके खींच के एक लगाया, क्योंकि एक आपका वो जो पर्टिकुलर कंचा होता था वो ये वो नहीं है। वो कहता है कौन सी बकेट से निकाल के लाए। वंस अगेन आई रिपीट, कौन सी बकेट से निकाल के लाए। जब आपके, तो यहाँ पे आपकी बेस थ्योरम आती है। बेस थ्योरम तब आती है, फॉर एग्जांपल दो तरह के क्वेश्चन है। आप एक कोई मूवी देख रहे हो और मूवी के अंदर एक मर्डर होने वाला है, ठीक है, ये है आपका मर्डर किसका हुआ, जॉइंट प्रोबेबिलिटी है। किसका होने के बाद, किसने किया, वहां पे बेस थ्योरम है। जहां पे आप काम के होने के बाद सर्च करते हो किसने किया, वहां पे बेस थ्योरम है। फॉर एग्जांपल आप एक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी रन कर रहे हैं। इंश्योरेंस कंपनी रन करते हुए तो आपके पास एक स्कूटर, कुछ स्कूटर्स आपने इंश्योर किए, कुछ कार इंश्योर किए और कुछ आपने ट्रक्स इंश्योर किए। उनके अब नंबर अलग अलग है, उनकी प्रोबेबिलिटी अलग अलग है एक्सीडेंट होने की। तो पहली प्रोबेबिलिटी होती है कि किसी चीज का एक्सीडेंट होगा, ठीक है, किस चीज का एक्सीडेंट होगा या नहीं होगा। एक्सीडेंट होगा इस बात की प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या बोलेंगे आप, जॉइंट प्रोबेबिलिटी। बट आपके पास एक इंश्योरेंस ऑफिस में कॉल आई कि जी आपकी एक गाड़ी का एक्सीडेंट हो गया। एक्सीडेंट होने के बाद लेट अस अज्यूम कॉल कट गई, तो आपकी क्वेरी क्या है, बस का हुआ, कार का हुआ, बाइक का हुआ या ट्रक का हुआ। तो एक्सीडेंट होने के बाद किसने चूज किया, किसका हुआ, काम हो चुका है, आप सर्च कर रहे हैं। जब आप बैक में जाएंगे तो बेस थ्योरम है। तो अब यहाँ पे मेरा क्वेश्चन क्या है, the ball is drawn, the ball is selected at random and the ball is, color of the ball is red. What is the probability that it came from urn 2? Let's try to understand the formula. Probability that the ball came from urn second given the color of the ball is red. It means, just I have told you before, conditional probability formula was probability of second intersection R divided by probability of R. It was given now. What I have said, probability of A given B is equal to probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B. Comparing this, probability of the ball is drawn from second urn, given the ball color of the ball is red, is probability of second intersection R divided by probability of R. Now the probability of R we have here. The probability of R is this one. What happens? Probability of second urn, second portion is this one. Intersection means when both red and second is chosen. Then probability of second into probability of red given second divided by probability of R is probability of first into probability of red given one plus probability of second into probability of red given second plus probability of third into probability of red given third. So this is the formula for Bayes theorem. Need not try make it. Just try to understand once again. Question is, we have three urns. First urn contains 5 red balls, 6 black balls, or 5 yellow balls, 4 yellow balls. Second urn contains 3 red, 9 blue, and black or blue, and 3 yellow balls. And the third urn contains 3 red, 3 blue, and 9 yellow balls. The urn is selected at random and a ball is drawn from it. It is found to be red. Then what is the probability that it came from urn 2? Then this is nothing but we do just write down the second urn area, second urn figures upside and all in the downwards. If it is from the first urn, then what will happen? Probability of that the ball came from urn 1 is probability of first urn into probability of red given one divided by probability of R, means all these items. Okay, similarly you can get the idea of probability of third given R, and this is the formula for Bayes theorem. Now, first of all, we will like to solve this question. First of all, there are three L's. So, whatever our requirements are basically six. How many? Six. And in these six requirements, I need probability of first turn, probability of second turn, and probability of third turn. Then probability of red given first turn, probability of red given second turn, and probability of red given third turn. So therefore, I need to find out six probabilities, and after that I can use Bayes formula. Then probability of first turn. How many n's are there? There are three n's. Then the probability of first turn will be 1 by 3. Probability of second turn will be again 1 by 3. And probability of third turn will be again 1 by 3, since there are three n's only. Now, probability of red given 1. Word meaning is probability of drawing a red ball given first urn is selected. Given first urn is selected. It means I have selected this urn, and after selection, how many red ball it has? It has 5 red balls, and total number of balls are 15. Okay, then probability of red given second is, how many balls are there? 15 balls, and number of red balls are 3. And then probability of red given third, how many red balls are there? 3 only, and again the total of the ball is 15. Now, probability that the ball came from second urn given red is, I have written the formula, need not writing it again. You should, when you are appearing in the examination, write the formula by Bayes theorem, and then you should continue. But right now I am having the formula on the board, I will not repeat it. Therefore, probability of second urn is 1 by 3. Probability of red given third is, second is 3 by 15 divided by 1 by 3 into 5 by 15, E1 into probability of red given 1, plus 1 by 3 into 3 by 15, P2 into probability of red given 2, plus P3 into probability of red given 3. Okay, now the answer is 3 by 11. Because it will be 3 by 15 and then 5 by 3 by 45, 5 by 45, 3 by 45, 3 by 45. If I take 45 as LCM, then the answer will be 3 by 11. So this is the probability that the ball was given red and it is coming from urn 2. Now I just change the question and the complexion of the question and the requirement, just change the requirement. I'm not changing the figures. If two balls are drawn at random, one is red and other is yellow. Okay, what is the probability that it came from okay? Now, how many balls we are drawing? We are drawing 2 balls, and the color of the balls are, one is red and other is yellow. Okay, the formula will become just right now. First of all, we know by Bayes formula, by Bayes theorem, probability that the ball came from urn 3 given the condition E. Now explain here. Let E be the event that one ball is first, not first, second. One ball is red and other is yellow. Okay. Then the formula will become probability that the ball came from urn third given E. probability that the ball came from a third given E is equal to what I told you, the third part will remain upside and the remain in numerator, and the remaining all will be remain in denominator only. Then the numerator I should have probability of 3, probability of E given 3 divided by probability of 1, probability of E given 1, probability of 2 into probability of E given 2 plus probability of 3 into probability of E given 3. Okay, now I need to find out 6 probabilities. That's probability of 1, probability of 2, probability of 3, and probability of E given 1, probability of E given 2, and probability of E given 3. After finding these 6 probabilities, I just put in the formula and the question is over. Now, as per last question, probability of first is 1 by 3. Probability of second term is again 1 by 3. Probability of third term is also 1 by 3. Okay. Now, probability of E given 1. Since the balls are drawn at random, this is sampling without replacement, so we can use combination. आपको पता ही है कि जब भी हम 2 या 2 से ज्यादा कार्ड्स निकालें या बॉल निकालें तो हम क्या यूज करते हैं, हम लोगों को कॉम्बिनेशन यूज करना पड़ता है, अदरवाइज केसेस बनाते हैं तो बहुत टाइम लग जाता है. तो फर्स्ट टर्न में कितनी है, हाउ मेनी बॉल्स फर्स्ट टर्न हैव, it has 15 balls. How many balls are drawn? 2 balls. So 2 balls can be drawn from 15 cases is 15C2. And we require 1 red and 1 yellow. How many red balls are there? There are 5 red balls, 5C1, and yellow balls are 4. It is 4C1. 1 red and 1 yellow. It means after calculation I will get 5, 4, 15, 14 into 2. Okay, that is 20 by 105. Okay, then probability of E given second. How many balls? Red balls. Second one has 3 red balls and 3 yellow balls. Also, total balls are 15, and we want to find out 2 balls. Therefore, the total cases will be 15C2. Hence, it is 3 into 3. I have calculated above. It is 105. Okay. Then the final answer will be 9 by 105. Then the probability of E given 3. Number of red balls in the bucket 3 are 3. Number of yellow balls in the bucket is 9 divided by 15C2. That is 3 into 9 divided by 105, that is 27 by 105. Many of you can ask a question that I wish I should cut it here also, and then 3 it may be cut it by 105. But you should not do this because it will increase your calculation work. Since the base is same, it will be easier for you to not cut it again. Okay. Now use base theorem. Formula is there and every probability is here. Then पंच थर्ड के अंदर क्या है बेटा probability? थर्ड के अंदर है आपकी 1 by 3 और इसकी probability कितनी है? 27 by 105. Similarly, probability of first term is 1 by 3 into 20 by 105, 1 by 3 into 9 by 105 plus 1 by 3 into 27 by 105. Answer is 27 by 56. Okay. जस्ट आप इतना समझ लो कि प्रोबेबिलिटीज निकालनी है आपने तीनों की, उनके जस्ट सामने उसकी गिवन की प्रोबेबिलिटी आप निकाल देंगे और कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग आपस में आप मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, बात कर देंगे। इतनी ही है बेस थ्योरम, इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है। और अब इसके बाद करते हैं एक या दो क्वेश्चन और ट्राई करते हैं। तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, the question is, in a bolt factory there are 4 machines A, B, C, D, manufacturing 20%, 50%, 25% and 40% of the total output, and of their total outputs 5%, 4%, 3% and 2% are defective. A bolt is chosen at random from the factory and is found to be defective. What is the probability that it was made by machine A or machine D? एक्चुअली प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि उसके पास जब एक कंपनी जब आप स्टॉक बनाते हैं तो उसमें कोई एक मशीन तो होती नहीं है, और मशीन के अंदर जैसे जैसे कंपनी आजकल नई नई मशीनें आती हैं उसकी टेक्नोलॉजी के हिसाब से उसकी प्रोडक्शन बढ़ती जाती है। तो अब यहाँ पे क्या कहते हैं कि मेरे पास 4 मशीन हैं, ABCD, बेसिकली 4 कारीगर हैं, और 4 कारीगर क्या करते हैं, 5%, 4%, 3%, 2% डिफेक्टिव उन्होंने बनाए। अब क्वालिटी मैनेजर ने जाके, अब ऐसा नहीं होगा कि उनके प्रोडक्ट के बोल्ट अलग अलग हों, सभी के सभी प्रोडक्शन इकट्ठी हो जाती है। इकट्ठी होने के बाद क्वालिटी मैनेजर गया, क्वालिटी मैनेजर ने जाके 2 पीस उठाए, और 2 पीस उठाने के बाद मान लो वो डिफेक्टिव है, तो उसकी क्या आवाज़ होगी, उसकी आवाज़ होगी किसने बनाए, क्योंकि गालियां उसे ही पड़नी है जिसने बोल्ट बनाए हैं। तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, ये क्वेश्चन क्या हुआ कि बोल्ट निकाला और वो डिफेक्टिव भी निकल गया। अब क्योंकि वो डिफेक्टिव भी निकल गया, इसका मतलब कौन सी थ्योरम लगनी है यहाँ पे, आपको ये चेक करना है ना कि बनाया किसने। तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि आपको अल्टीमेटली बेस थ्योरम का यूज करना है। So base theorem says, first of all let us make the formula. Probability of A means how much the bolts are made by machine factory A, that is 20%, and the 20% means 20 by 100, because let us assume that 100 bolts were made by the total company and 20% were made by A, therefore the probability of A is 20 by 100. Now probability of B will be 15 by 100, probability of C will be 25 by 100, and probability of D will be 40 by 100, as 40% made by machine D. Now let E be the event that bolt is defective. Therefore probability of E given A, that is इस बात की क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है कि मशीन बोल्ट डिफेक्टिव है और वो कौन सी मशीन बनाए, ए मशीन। तो कितना दे रहा है यहाँ पे 5%, इट इज 5% मीन्स 5 by 100. Now probability of E given by made by machine B, that is what is the probability that if bolt is defective given it is made by machine B, and B made 4% of the defectives, therefore this will be 4 by 100. Now probability of, similarly probability of E, that is probability of defectives given that it is made by machine C is 3 by 100, and probability of E given it is made by machine D is, it is 2 by 100. Now question is, what is the probability that the made by machine A or machine D? Now we want to check that is A or means addition. We have discussed in the starting of the video that if OR is used it is addition, if AND is used it is multiplication. Now first of all we will find probability of A given E, मतलब इस बात की क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है कि ये मशीन A ने बनाया जबकि ये क्या था, जबकि ये डिफेक्टिव है। तो अब इसके लिए मैंने आपसे कल भी बात की थी, पिछले क्वेश्चन में भी बात की थी कि पिछले क्वेश्चन में क्या बात की थी कि हम इसके फॉर्मूले को क्रैम करने की जरूरत नहीं है। आप हर क्वेश्चन को इसी पैटर्न में लिखो, A और सामने गिवन की B, सामने गिवन की C, सामने गिवन की D, सामने गिवन की, और नीचे फॉर्मूले में क्या करें, फॉर्मूले में आप इनको आपस में क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करके एडिशन का साइन लगाते जाएं, और जिस चीज़ की प्रोबेबिलिटी चाहिए वो वाला पोर्शन आप ऊपर रख दें। तो इसमें फॉर्मूला क्या बनेगा, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ A इंटू प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E गिवन है प्लस प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ B इंटू प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ E given B plus probability of C into probability of E given C
plus probability of D into probability of D given C. Okay, and in upwards what we have for A means probability of A into probability of E given E. Okay, now probability of A is 20/100. Probability of E given A is 5/100. Twenty by 100 into 5/100 plus 15/100 into 4/100 plus 25/100 into 3/100 plus 40/100 into 2/100. So we can say it is 100 by 315. It is not 200, it is 20/100 only. Therefore the answer is probability that it was made by machine A is 100 by 315. Now for the second case, probability made by D given defective. For that you have to replace this factor with this factor. Okay, अपवर्ड में क्या आ जाएगा बेटा आपके पास? अपवर्ड में आपके पास आ जाएगा probability of D into probability of D given C, और नीचे बिल्कुल सेम रहेगा. ठीक है, तो अब क्या लिखें? probability of D कितना है अपने पास? It is 40/100 और ये कितना है? 2/100 divided by 20/100 into 5/100 plus 15/100 into 4/100 plus 25/100 into 3/100 plus 40/100 into 2/100. Therefore it becomes 80/315. Now the question is probability of A or D. It means probability of A given E plus probability of D given E. It will be 100 by 315 plus 80 by 315. It is 180 by 315. Okay, now just look at the question. Bayes theorem was obvious because the bolt was defective, and the answers are 100 by 315 for A, 80 by 315 for D, and A or D means 180 by 315. Now let us move on to our next question. In answering a question on a multiple choice test, a student either knows the answer or he guesses. Let 3/4 the probability that he knows the answer and 1/4 the probability that he guesses. Assuming that a student who guesses at the answer will be correct with probability is 1/4, and what is the probability that the student knows the answer given he has answered correctly? Okay guys, कहना क्या चाह रहा है वो? ये कह रहा है कि दो क्वेश्चन करेगा क्या, या तो बच्चे को आता होगा या बच्चे को नहीं आता होगा. इस बात की प्रोबेबिलिटी 3/4 है किसी क्वेश्चन आता हो. बट एक बात समझ लीजिए, यदि उसे क्वेश्चन आता है तो उसके ठीक होने की प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है? उसके ठीक होने की प्रोबेबिलिटी 1 है, जो कि क्वेश्चन में हिडन है. आपको यही चीज़ इसमें पकड़नी है और कुछ पकड़ने के लिए इस क्वेश्चन में है भी नहीं. फिर से समझ लो कि यदि उसे क्वेश्चन आता है तो उसके ठीक होने की प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या है? उसके ठीक होने की प्रोबेबिलिटी 1 है. नाउ लेट A be the event, he knows the answer, and B be the event, he guesses. Okay, now what do you want to do? And E be the event, is outcome, या फिर correct. E be the event that the answer is correct. Now what क्या चाहिए उसे? उसे चाहिए probability of A given E, that is probability he knows the answer given the answer is Okay, now probability of A 3/4. Probability of B 1/4. Probability of E given A, I have discussed earlier that if he knows the answer, then the probability that the answer is correct is 1. And the probability of E given B is 1/4. Okay, requirement is probability of A given E. Then the formula will be A in upward numerator and the both in denominator. Therefore it will become probability of A into probability of E given A divided by probability of A into probability of E given A plus probability of B into probability of E given B. Okay, therefore the answer will be 3/4 into 1 divided by 3/4 into 1 plus 1/4 into 1/4. It will become 16 LCM and it will become 412 plus 1. Therefore 3/4 into 16/13, that is 12/13. Okay, then that is the probability that he knows the answer is 12/13. Next we will move on to the next question. There are 3 coins. One is two-headed coin, another is biased coin, and the comes with head probability 75%, and the third one is unbiased coin. One of the coin is chosen at random and tossed. It shows head. What is the probability that it was a two-headed coin? Okay, तो मीन्स 3 सिक्के हैं आपके पास. एक आपके पास थोड़ा बायस्ड है जो थोड़ा मुड़ा हुआ होता है, एक आपके पास नॉर्मल सिक्का है, और एक आपके पास टू-हेडेड कॉइन है. टू-हेडेड कॉइन कैसा कॉइन कह सकते हैं आप? आपने शोले मूवी देखी हो तो जैसा अमिताभ बच्चन के पास कॉइन होता है ना, बिल्कुल वैसा है जिसके दोनों साइड में आपका हेड हो. तो इशू क्या है कि कॉइन आपने चूज़ कर भी लिया, और कॉइन चूज़ करने के बाद उसे टॉस भी कर दिया, हेड भी आ गया. अब क्वेरी क्या है कि कौन सा कॉइन है. इसका मतलब कौन सी थ्योरम लगने वाली है? बेस थ्योरम लगने वाली है. तो लेट ए बी सी, लेट ए बी सी बी द इवेंट that first, second or third coin is tossed, and E be the event, head is appeared. Okay, now what is the requirement? We want probability head, that it is two-headed coin given head appears. Probability, it is two-headed coin given head appears. Therefore the formula will be probability of A into probability of E given A plus probability of B into probability of B given A, sorry, E given B plus probability of C into probability of E given C, or because we want A portion will be in upward. Okay, तो probability of A कितना है बेटा? 6 items चाहिए. एक तो probability of A चाहिए, एक probability of B चाहिए, एक probability of C चाहिए. Okay, coins, how many coins we have? We have 3 coins. One coin is selected, it means probability of A will be 1/3, B will be 1/3, and C will be 1/3, because one coin is tested out of 3, therefore 3 are total cases and 1 is favorable cases. Then probability of E given A is probability of head given a two-headed coin is tossed. अब यदि दो सिक्के हैं आपके पास, दोनों तरफ हेड है, तो हेड आने की probability क्या होगी? 1 ही रहेगी, क्योंकि इसके अलावा तो कुछ आ ही नहीं सकता. Then probability of E given B 75%. 75% means 3/4. Okay, next probability of E given C is अनबाइस्ड कॉइन में हेड की प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी होती है? Either head or tail, it means probability is 1/2. We have all the probabilities, just put in the formula and get the answer. Therefore, it will be 1/3 into 1 divided by 1/3 into 1, 1/3 into 3/4 plus 1/2 into 1/3. Okay, 1/3, 1 divided by, take LCM 4, therefore 4 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, therefore answer will be 4/9. Done. So if a head is appeared, then we can say that it is probability is 4/4 that it was a two-headed coin. Now we will move towards the next question. Say 5 or 6, she tossed a coin 3 times and notes the number of head. If she gets 1, 2, 3, 4, she tossed a coin once and notes whether a head or tail appeared. If she obtained exactly one head, what is the probability that she throws 1, 2, 3 or 5 with dice? Means एक बार उसने डाइस फेंकने डाला लड़की ने, डाइस फेंकने के बाद क्या आ सकता है? या तो 1 से लेकर 6 तक कुछ भी आएगा। यदि 1 से लेकर 4 तक आया तो उसके बाद एक बार उसने सिर्फ कॉइन कितनी बार फेंकना है? सिर्फ एक बार फेंकना है और उसमें भी हेड आना चाहिए। और सिमिलरली यदि आपने 5 और 6 किया तो 5 और 6 में उसके पास कितने चांसेस हैं? वो तीन बार आपका कॉइन टॉस करेगी। तो पहले तो हम देखते हैं, लेट ए बी द इवेंट 5 or 6 appears. B be the event 1, 2, 3, 4 appears, and E be the event 1 head appears. Okay, now probability of A is 5 and 6. 2 favorable cases and 6 total cases, therefore the probability is 2/6, that is equal to 1/3, and probability of B, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 favorable cases, and in dice we have 6 total cases, that is equal to 2/3. Then after that, probability of E given A means आपने कॉइन कितनी बार टॉस करना है? कॉइन आपने 8 टाइम्स मतलब 3 टाइम टॉस करना है। 3 टाइम टॉस करने के बाद हेड कितने आने चाहिए? हेड आपके पास 1 आना चाहिए। 3 कॉइन जब हम टॉस करते हैं तो कितने केसेस होते हैं अपने पास? टोटल 8 केसेस होते हैं, दैट इज 2⁻3। और 1 हेड के लिए कौन से केसेस बनेंगे? हेड टेल टेल, टेल हेड टेल एंड टेल टेल हेड. We will have 3 favorable cases and 8 total cases. Therefore, the probability of E given A is 3/8 and probability of E given B. आपने सिर्फ एक कॉइन टॉस किया तो एक कॉइन में हेड आने की प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी होती है? 1/2. तो क्वेश्चन क्या बोल रहा है? क्वेश्चन बोल रहा है कि व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट इवेंट E हैज हैपन, देन इट इज बेसिकली फ्रॉम द, therefore probability of E given B will be probability of B into probability of P given E divided by probability of A into probability of A given E plus probability of B into probability of B given E. Okay, now all the probabilities we have, probability of B is 2/3 into 1/2 divided by 1/3 into 3/8 plus 2/3 into 1/2. Now the LCM will be 24. After taking LCM 24, what I get? 8, or you can say just multiplying 24 above numerator and denominator as well. तो यहाँ नीचे आएगा आपके पास 3 plus 8, that is 8/11. Now we will move on to our last question of the Bayes theorem, and after that, as usual, we provide you with 3 to 4 practice questions. Now next question is, The laboratory blood test is 99% effective in detecting a certain disease when it affects a person. However, test also yields a false positive result for 0.5% of the healthy person tested. If 0.1% of the population actually has the disease, what is the probability that a person has a disease given that the result is positive? मेन इशू ये है कि किसी भी पूरी पॉपुलेशन के अंदर आपके पास कितने लोगों को बीमारी है, सिर्फ 0.1% लोगों को आपकी प्रॉब्लम है. अब जिस भी पर्सन को आपने उसके पास भेजा लेबोरेटरी के पास, वो क्या बोलेगा, वो क्या कहेगा, तो पॉजिटिव बोलेगा या नेगेटिव बोलेगा. तो इस बात की प्रोबेबिलिटी 99% है कि बंदा पॉजिटिव है तो उसे पॉजिटिव ही कहे. बट इस बात की प्रोबेबिलिटी भी 0.5% है कि यदि वो बंदा हेल्दी है फिर भी वो उसे बीमार बताए, या फिर 0.5% प्रोबेबिलिटी इस बात की है कि बंदा बीमार नहीं था और वो उसे बीमार था उसे ठीक बताए. इन शॉर्ट आपके पास वो क्या कह रहा है कि रिजल्ट ने ये तो बता दिया कि आपकी जो बंदा है वो पॉजिटिव है. तो लेट E1 is the event. Let we are using A and B only. A be the event that person has disease, okay, and B be the event no disease, okay, and E be the event that person is detected for the disease. Okay, now the question is that the person is always also just detected. It means what we want, if person actually has disease, means probability of A given E, and the formula will be probability of A into probability of E given A plus probability of A into probability of E given A plus probability of B into probability of E given B. Okay, now the probability of A. Probability of A means the person has the disease. 0.1% of the population. 0.1% of the population is 1 by 1000. But natural है कि probability the population don't have the disease is 999 by 1000. Okay. The person has the disease and the correction was 99%. Therefore probability of E given A कितना हो जाएगा? 99% चांसेस है कि वो आपको बीमार था और उसने कैसा डिटेक्ट किया, उसने ठीक डिटेक्ट किया. तो ठीक डिटेक्ट करने की प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है उसकी? 99 by 100. और उसके बाद क्या है, आप बीमार नहीं थे बट उसने क्या कहा, उसने कहा कि आप बीमार हैं. इस बात की प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है? 0.5%. 0.5% मीन्स 1 by 2. That is this thing. Okay. Now the requirement is probability of A given E कितना हो गया बेटा? 1 by 100 into 99 by 100 divided by 999 by 1000, 1 by 1000 actually, into 1 by 200 plus 1 by 1000 into 99 by 100. कितना आ गया बेटा ये? यदि मैं इसका एलसीएम लेता हूँ तो इट कम्स आउट टू बी 198 divided by 999 plus 198. Okay, it comes out to be 198 divided by 198 by 1197. So this is the final answer. Now we will give you 3 to 4 questions for practice, and in the next video we will discuss about binomial distribution.